Well, we're down here at the annual outdoor show at the Tradex. Terry, how's the response been here of the Chilliwack Vedder River Cleanup Coalition?
Well, we found very significant interest, quite frankly. I've been here before and I haven't noticed this much interest in the past. So people are interested in the environment. That seems to be where the way things are going, which is good. And we've had lots of questions and lots of interest. We've given out many pamphlets, and hopefully at our next cleanup, which is April 21st, we'll have a great turnout.
Now, the Chilliwack Vedder River Cleanup Coalition, when did it start?
It started in the year 2002. A group of us got together who were concerned about the condition of the Vedder Chilliwack system and decided to formalize some cleanups, and it's grown extensively since then.
Now, of course, it takes a lot of volunteers to get this off the ground, but there's been good cooperation from some levels of government, hasn't there?
Well, the government has really cooperated, the local governments particularly. The city of Chilliwack supports us not only with advertising and dollars and cents, so does the regional district of Chilliwack, and without them we couldn't really exist.
And I understand too the city of Abbotsford has just come on board too in the last few months. That's sort of a plus.
They have. We're happy about that. We have been actually cleaning up a couple of their sections of the river without them even knowing it for the last few years, and now it's formalized, and they are another government agency which is participating.
Now, do you think we're making some headway out there? I mean, you know, we've been a number of cleanups. I don't know how many we've had now, starting to lose count, but do you think we're making some headway? I mean, we're making headway, I guess, in the educational aspect of it in some sense.
Well, there are two kinds of garbage out there. There's what I call a litter, which is the coffee cup being thrown away and the fishing line being thrown away, and you solve that kind of litter through education. We're making great progress there. There's the other kind of garbage, which we've termed as criminal garbage. That's where the guy with his pickup load of gyprock or household garbage or you name it comes along in the dead of night and dumps it along the riverbank because it's easy access and of course it's free. I don't think we're making much headway there. We're getting anywhere between 2 and 5 tons of garbage every time we have a cleanup, and that makes up most of it.
Of course, there's been a number of other groups now have got together too, working on some other rivers, which of course is, I believe, the dream of the coalition is that every community, that some groups will adopt the river. I think there's the Coquitlam River, they've had cleanups there. There was, on the Alouette, there was one just recently that was put together, and you know, those are pluses too. That sort of a spin-off probably without the cleanup coalition, those things maybe not have happened either.
Right, we get a lot of people in Chilliwack from out of the community, Surrey, Richmond, Vancouver, Coquitlam, and they take the word back, and hopefully this, well, as you mentioned, it is growing, and hopefully it will get real big, so people take an interest in their local rivers.
Yeah, now how many groups now have adopted sections? You know, offhand it seems to change. You know, I know the booth next to us here, the Freshwater Fisheries Society, Natalie over there is, they've taken a section there too. How many have we got adopted now? You
know, I can't answer that question, but it's around 20, I believe, yeah. 19 or 20, and that continues to grow as well. In fact, I should have mentioned that we now have a formal Adopt a River program where groups or individuals are committed to taking a section of the Chilliwack Vedder system and cleaning it up a minimum of 4 times per year, and that's the strength of our program.
You just think over the number of years, the tons, I mean, I don't know how many tons they would have taken out. I mean, you look at the dumpsters, the dumpster that we have over here, the stuff in there. Can you imagine if we hadn't got together and cleaned all that up, where that would have ended up in Georgia Strait, which, you know, you just think that would have gone somewhere.
It's unbelievable what we've been finding in the river. We've been finding oil, of course, and gasoline. People doing their own vehicle maintenance seem to think it's fit to deposit the old stuff along the river. Paint cans, animal waste, household garbage, as I mentioned, appliances even, fridges, stoves. Sofas are very popular, as are lawn chairs and things like that. It's really, well, I go back to the word criminal. It's really criminal what some people think they can deposit along our river.
I would personally like to see the provincial government get more involved and tighten up some of the laws and get some teeth into it. I mean, it's good to have all these rules and regulations, but then if there's nobody to enforce them, that's the frustrating part, isn't it, Terry?
Well, it's extremely frustrating. We have been after not only the local governments to enforce bylaws, but the provincial government, particularly the Ministry of Environment, which sees fit at times to cut staff and add a few more back, hopefully add a few more back. But you can have all of the rules and regulations that you want, but if you don't have people out there enforcing them, then it's a lost cause.
Well, good. Thanks, Terry. And so we'll look forward to anyone watching this video to turn up on our next cleanup on April the 21st. We meet at the Great Blue Heron at 9 o'clock, I believe.
9 o'clock in the morning, donuts and coffee on hand for those that want to help us out, and we appreciate anybody and everybody to come out on that day.